Welcome back to SOS. I'm Stasson Badass, and today we're going to go over some Harbor Freight items that I picked up today because we have a family trip. It's coming up in a couple of weeks, something like that. We have all these scheduled events that we have to take care of, and we have to do it all before school starts back for Sippy. We ain't got much time, so we're going to get into this stuff. Alright, so when you go to Harbor Freight, you may find power generators, just standard generators for like 99 bucks. This is great prepper opportunity, especially if you're on a budget and you're tight on cash. So that's usually Sippy Cup and I. That's usually how we roll. And when it comes to tools and all that stuff, I mean, now some tools might not last you forever. You could possibly break them. I wouldn't want to go trying to remove some head bolts from a small block engine with some of the tools that they have in that place, because I'm probably going to break every one of them. So probably not the best choice for everything, but for prepper items, for stashes and caches, and on a budget, bug out bag building, perfect place for it. And most people go and they get electrical tape and zip ties and duct tape. They even have spray paint in the place, okay? Super glue, all that stuff. Goes on forever. Batteries. So we're going to talk about a few of those items. You can't build a bug out bag from the place, but you can get your items. And let's go over some of those items. And one thing I neglected to mention was solar panels. Probably the easiest solar panel kits there are in that place. You can even get solar panels for your car in that place. It's ridiculous. A plethora of tools, and they have anything from an axe, a machete, they have shovels, all your gardening stuff, greenhouses, they got all that stuff. But I needed some tie downs. That's kind of what I went there for. I need a couple of other items too, because we are taking a trip, and it's we're going all the way west Tennessee this time. We're not going down south like we normally do. We've been visiting friends, technically family friends. They're practically family, and they're all the way south from us. So normally it's that, but we're going west Tennessee this time. So we're making a long trip. We're going all the way from the east to the west in this trip. So I needed some tie downs for the roof so we can be comfortable in the vehicle we're taking. That is to put everything on the roof and get it out of my face, so I don't have to reach around three screaming kids. I need locks because we're taking the 50 BMG with us on this trip, and we wanted to play around with it some on the property there, if at all possible. But we thought it'd be a lot of fun. Sippy Cup gets to shoot a 50 cal. It's going to be a great little skit. We'll probably do a nice little video about it. But we've got some locks to lock that thing up. That's just for my case because it comes with a case. I thought it'd be a great idea. Plus, I needed some more locks for other stuff around here. Alright, what should I get into first? Everybody always wants to cover the survival knife, so I can't get in too big of a hurry. An axe. Alright, I'm going to tell you kind of how much all this stuff costs in case you're planning on building a bug out bag and you want items from Harbor Freight. I got to looking at this thing. This is made of, it says genuine hickory, so it's not too bad off. 11 bucks is what you pay for a 1.25 axe, okay? Doesn't really have a lot of edge on it, but guess what? I know how to sharpen things, so I can put a nice edge on it. But for what it is, this is going to be a great little hatchet for camps, whatnot. You can split small firewood with this. Enough room there. You could split a little bit with it. I wouldn't recommend it for chopping up heavy stuff, but this will be great to get the job done around a campsite. This is perfect. Nice little, and most people prefer this in, say, bushcraft type things. But they had this, they had the fireman's axe. They've got a fireman's axe, dude, different sizes. They've got large axe, some were 18 bucks. This was 11 bucks, so you got $11 right here. This was 5. This was 5, and this was 8. So that's about what I'm spending on all this stuff. So you got like 30 bucks worth of stuff here. This is about $30 for all this. So that would be all your tools for your bug out bag. So done. But this is a great little hatchet, and I've got big plans for this little guy in the future. Nice little hatchet. But I'm going to sharpen her up, and we're going to do some nice artwork on it. And I'm going to throw a sheath on it. So I think it'll be great. But for our trip, it's coming with me because I need it. All right. There's a kit that I have in, it's our Forerunner. I don't have I noticed I have a machete, but it's old and worn out. And I thought it would be a good idea to update that. And I've used the Harbor Freight machetes many times. I've had a couple of them. I broke the tip on my last one because I was just being silly with it. But, wow, it's nice and packaged. It's packaged nice. This is cool. I actually like that. I like that it's all neatly packaged. $5. Let's see what you get for $5. So I know it works great. That's why I went ahead and purchased another one. I didn't have any problems with the last one. But I just chipped the blade, and what I'd done, I'd slipped and I hit some rocks that were kind of in the dirt. So it chipped the blade. It's going to happen. All right, you can file that out and fix it. But you've got a nice saw back here. As you can see, it's a step type saw, kind of like a buck saw, okay? So you've got a nice saw back here, and I think it's actually better than my other one. So I've got a nice saw that I can use, and I think you should be able to file with a round file and sharpen it in the future if it dulls. It's pretty sharp now. I wouldn't bother right now. But there's your machete. It's got a nice handle to it. Very, and machete steel is soft. That's the other thing people don't know. Anyways, if you're on a budget, all right? If you're on a budget, I'm putting this back in here because I don't want to cut my finger off. I thought that'd be a good idea. All right, there's that. Now, yes, I'm waiting on that. I know you're in a hurry. You just want to see that, right? What's in the survival knife? Everybody wants to see the survival knife. But I thought that'd be good to add to my little kit that I've got out there. I've got some blades in it. It's just, I thought that would be nice to have an extra little blade in it. But yeah, this is your nice little camp saw here. Let me get this out of the way. Let's take a look at this thing. All right, so you got a release up here. So you just release it here. A little bit of extra plastic there. It's kind of neat. I thought I would make this video. I went and picked this stuff up today because I need it for this other bag that I've got. But I just wanted to share it with you guys and gals and give you some ideas. Looks like it's treated. It's got a coating over it. Some type of clear coat. It's a nice saw. Looks about the same as the hacksaw, but it's a little bit more defined and thinner. But yeah, it's a nice blade. These are great. I've had a few of these that were more name brand, and I thought, hey, why not just give it a try and see, will it break? Will it hold up? It seems to. Its spring action works pretty good. Yep, that works pretty good. But yeah, I'll have to test it out and see how it holds up. But $5, man, I'm telling you that you can't go wrong with that. It's just for a kit. I mean, you can make stash kits. You know, something you can bury. You can build yourself a little stash kit somewhere in a camp type environment. You get there and basically you can already have your tools there, so you won't have to worry about all those tools. You could have stuff like this. All right, I'll stop rambling. Here we go. I got to take my time, nice and slow with the scissors. Look, I'm cutting as fast as I can here. Cut faster. I love how they make it all crazy jungle-like. The 8-inch survival hunting knife. Of course, this needs a better sheath, but it's going to work fine for what it's about to do. This even got some details on the back here. Apparently, there's a nice little survival kit on the inside. And you've even got it says it's already sharpened. Let's see how it is. A lightweight aluminum handle and a stainless steel blade. Let's give it a look. Let's make fun of it. Rambo would be so proud of me right now. All right, I'll take it out of the sheath. So the sheath looks good. I think I can continue using that for a while, but I've got something better I think would work. work a lot better than that. I work with leather. I've got to make something affordable and cheap. Oh, wow, okay. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's a nice nice saw. Not bad for what it is. It's just a little survival saw. It's flat here. You could use your thumb on that. It looks like there's no cutter, so no edge here. It's literally machined. You can see the machining lines all over it. It's just pretty much... it's got a nice edge. It's not bad. You could cut with this. Kind of reminds me of that Forged in Fire. That one Asian guy on the show. He's into martial arts and special killing weapons. It will kill. Anyways, so it's a nice blade. It's a rather large blade, and it'll work. Doesn't have any markings all over it, which is cool. It's not a wobbly blade. It's nice and solid. It's right in the aluminum handle there. You've got your spare holes here. And it looks like you've got a Allen wrench. Yeah, it's Allen key head, hex head all the way through. Let's see what's inside of it. Stop running my suck. Alright, we got a compass. Compass works. There you go. You've got to check things like that. You've got a rubber bush in there, so you're not going to get any water in it. What's in here? I could probably come up with something way cooler than this. Alright, that's it. Pretty hollowed out. Huge little area there. And what's in this? What is all this? Let me guess, these are not strike anywhere matches. I hate that they do that. Why can't they just put strike anywhere matches in here? Are they scared I'm going to hurt myself? Alright, there's your place for striking. And there's your matches. So you get, how many matches they give you? Six matches. Some fishing line. That's chintzy. What? One hook? You get one hook. So you better not get this caught on anything. You're done. Like I said, I'm going to update this. It's going to be a lot better. Alright, you got one safety pin, 2 buttons, and 4 different colors of thread. There's your 4 different colors of thread. And where is my flipping needle? There it is. Okay, so there's your needle, right? You can barely see it. There's your needle, and there's your little safety pin in there. That's pretty much what comes in that thing. So you can see it there, the gist of it. But I'm going to do an update to this. I'm going to do some modifications to the kit that goes in the handle, and I'm probably going to polish that edge up just a little bit more because it's kind of rough here. I don't like that. I don't like that it's rough. But I'm just going to polish it up. That's it. I'm just going to add some polish to it and then polish it up. I can buff that out. It'll pretty much be nice and smooth. But this seems like a nice knife to stash in my kit that I've got put together. So like I said, overall you're going to spend about 30 bucks. You're going to get you something, 8 bucks on this, but you can do some updates to this and make it better. You're going to need one of these bad boys. You're going to definitely want to have a machete with you, which is a great machete, by the way. Just don't chop any rocks with it. And then a hatchet. So, I mean, 30 bucks gets you great survival tools. It's not perfect survival tools. I'm going to say great survival tools. So, something you can utilize when you're out there. Make a stash bag or for your bug out bag, pretty much. Yes, it's not bad. It's not a bad deal. You get you something like this, it'll work. I don't have any objections to it. I've had people ask me about this, so I figured, what the hey? I'm already at the Harbor Freight. Might as well grab the items that I need. Well, I needed the hatchet, and I wanted to get another machete, but I kind of strolled by and I saw. I've been thinking about grabbing this, and I said, well, hey, I've already got the other 2 items. I might as well go ahead, grab me something to another little saw, and do a little video about it and let people know. So if you're looking for this stuff and you need to put something together and you don't want to spend Usually, on average, I mean, you're going to spend more than $5 for something like this. It's going to be a lot more than that. And especially for a survival knife, if you're looking for something that is useful, you're going to spend a lot more than $8. I have a knife that I've told you guys about before. I paid $7 for it. It's in that a little custom sheath behind me. But I paid $7 for it. Now, I have to sharpen it, but it is a very, very sharp knife. The cheapest knife that I have in that platform, it's a 7-inch. This is a 7-inch as well. And that I've had for years and years, but I paid $7 for it, and it's been holding on ever since. I never had any problems with it. I even took it on my first adventure hike with my buddy through the mountains. It was my primary knife, and I paid $7 for it. Nothing wrong with that. I was doing all the little tidbits of work with that, the type of stuff that I did in our last bug out trip that we did, that you've seen, making traps and all that stuff. I did the same kind of stuff, but I used a $7 knife doing it. Yep. That's all you need, man. You don't need to spend bukus of money on this stuff. But I recommend it. Check them out. They don't sponsor me, I don't sponsor them, but I would definitely check it out. If you're a poor dude, you drive off-road vehicles, for one, Jeep guys, all you four-wheel drive dudes and guys and gals, all of you that like that stuff, you can get high lift jacks from there. I mean, they're not high lift jacks, they're called farmer's jacks. A lot of people don't know that because it's used for a tractor jack. But a good tractor jack, you can get 60 inch or 40 inch tractor jack, which is basically a high lift jack, and you can apply that. They've even got mounting systems and everything for your Jeep, for your off-road vehicle, your little Toyota Tacoma that you got rolling around out there. I mean, you're going to spend, I think, $30-40, something like that, and get you a good tractor jack. Probably, it's about $30. We'll get you a tractor jack that's about 60 inches, something like that. I might be wrong, I might be lying to you about that, but I recommend it if you're building these types of things. Bags and sorts of deals, you can put stuff together. And all these little items that you want to get for your vehicle, and you can't afford a lot, but you still want to have those items to help you out. They even have winch. You know, if you need a winch, they have all that stuff in the back too. I think it's like almost, I think it's just under $300 will get you, I think, a 9,000 pound winch, something like that. I might be wrong on that, but it's pretty close to that, so it's pretty cheap. If you're on a budget, just saying, you're not made of money, there you go, and you can do the same thing as everybody else can and do it for cheaper. So there you go. That's all I got. You're watching SOS. I'm Staff Sergeant Badass. Have a beautiful, fabulous, fantastic, rainy, rainbow unicorn pony day, and take it easy.